Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Stacy with Plan on Charms, and in today's video we are going to be setting up my October planner. So I am using this really pretty B6 cover from the Honeybee shop. This was part of her advent calendar a few years ago. 4 years maybe. I don't even know how long I've had it. Anyways, let's get this open. So I'm not sure if I'm done here over in the pockets, but this is what I have so far. And we're going to be finishing setting this up together. So let's do that. I have some vinyl here that I have created a ghost that I'm going to put here. So let's get that taken care of. And I'm hoping that the pressure cut deep enough on here. Sorry, I had to grab my weeding tool and sometimes these are really easy to come apart and sometimes not. So I am not a big fan of weeding. I know some people out there enjoy it. And if you're not familiar what weeding is, it's basically taking out all of the parts that you don't need of a cutout on vinyl. So I cut this out using my Cricut. And this here is the body of the ghost. I guess I should have done more pressure, or it's time to change my blade. Could be either option there. Okay, and it's close to, but not quite cutting it out nicely. Okay, so I got that, and then I'm gonna take I use just this clear contact paper from Dollar Tree. It works just as good as any other transfer tape, unless you're doing something that's glittery. Then you want to do the Cricut brand of transfer tape. And I just like to rub it down, and that way it transfers over easier onto the transfer paper. Okay, I'm going to put this down here and give it a good rub. And then there we go. It's coming out cute so far. All right, and now we have the little blush cheeks. Sorry, I'm focusing quite a bit here, trying to take that apart. Okay, now, and I'm just going to use the same transfer tape and rub that really good down. There we go. And line this up on her little cheekies, like so. And then the last one I have here is a bow. I'm going to cut this a little bit smaller. Okay. This one's a little bit harder to see. Hopefully this one cut okay. Bear with me a moment. Yeah, this thicker glitter paper, I might have to recut this because it is a little bit harder. Okay, yeah, this isn't wanting to come apart. Okay, so I'm gonna recut that so that we can get a better grip there for the bow. So I will be right back. Okay, sorry about that, I'm back. Not that it really made much of a difference to you guys, but anyways, I got the bow. So let's get this put on. It was a bit of a challenge. It's this material. It's because it's that shiny foil glitter combo. There's a particular setting you have to put this material on. Okay, now we're just going to line this up. And right about there. Okay. Rub that down. And look at how stinking cute. Okay, so now we have the ghost on the front page. Let's go ahead and open this up. I've got a few sticky notes here on the cover. And so I don't remember if I talked to you about the size. So this is a B6 cover, like a B6 rings cover. And I actually removed the rings from it. And I just put these little closures here to close up the holes. And then we have discs, and I am using B6 size, which for this it's 5.25 by 7, so 5.25 across, 7 inches tall. And B6 inserts range from 5 by 7 to 5.25 by 7. So I went ahead and chose the 5.25, and I'll show you why when we get to some of my inserts. I did make all of the inserts in here, I believe, or close to it. I'll tell you the ones that I didn't when we get there. So anyways, I do have the pink ghost discs from the Happy Planner on here. And I made this this shaker dashboard. So I made the little confetti in here. It says boo, and there's ghosts and bats and witches' hats. And then I added some green and pink or fuchsia sequins and glitter mix. And then this is actually one of those page protectors from the Happy Planner, and I just took my fuse tool and sealed off the top. And then this page here, one of my besties made for me, and I think it is so stinking cute. And then I have my inbox section, and there, actually, I think I want this on this side. Okay, so this is a puffy sticker that I got from the Dollar Tree, and I put it on this gold foil vellum. And then my first section is inbox, so I've got this little ghost reading, and I did make all of these. And then the back, this is from Unicorn Eclipse, and I just kind of trimmed it down because it was a little bit large for this. And then this is just a ghost notepad that I got at Home Goods or TJ Maxx or something like that. And then these two are from Unicorn Eclipse as well. And then I have some more ghosties I want to add in. So I'm going to grab my punch here and just kind of put it in the middle. Let's see. Yeah, we can go this route. And we punch that. And then kind of add it to the middle. Cute. And these, it's just so that I can jot down any random notes and whatnot. And then my next section is note section. So this is a top tab. And I did make all of these dividers as well. And they are available in my Etsy shop, which is listed down below. And then these inserts are actually from Jasenia's Printables, which her shop is no longer open, but I do love these Halloween inserts. And then this is actually from the Happy Planner, and I trimmed it down. It is actually a classic size, but I like just the little fog sparkle in the top corner there. And then these inserts, I made these. And these I love just because these boxes here are designed to fit like an Erin Condren size box. So it's 1.5 across and then 2.1 tall. And then this column is actually designed to put 1.5 inch boxes as well. And I did these. And then this is also the 1.5 inch box. And these inserts I am still fine tuning before I add them to my shop. But I do have some digitals in my shop available at this time. It's available in 9 different sizes. And then the next section is going to be my wish list section. And this is actually from the Honeybee shop. It is a digital from one of her sub boxes a few years ago. And I just printed the bat bows onto purple paper. And then this is actually from the Honeybee shop as well. And it was a bag that I cut down. And I left it open so I can actually use it as a pocket if I wanted to. But let's add, I'm going to grab my planner for September and transfer over some sections. So my wish list section, and in my wish list section, these are just kind of like ongoing items that I am interested in, and they are either printables. So these are from Annie Plans printables, and all of the ones that I've been eyeballing of hers, you know, just in case any of these items ever go on sale. And then this here is like Echo Park paper, and I cross off as I purchase them. And then this next section is extra, and that's actually where I am going to put some of these. So let me just get some of these punched and put in. And I did make all of these inserts as well. So if there are any of these inserts that you are interested in, please leave a comment down below and let me know what size you're looking for. That way I can potentially make it in the size that you're interested in. I do already have them available in B6 and mini Happy Planner size. They are not listed in my shop just yet, so let me know if you would like them and I can add them to my shop. And then I've got some more ghosties. And I love this page. It's like bats in the background with some purple lines. And then I've got this one. This one's more brown, so it has brown lines. And it goes pumpkins, spiders, you know, all of the Halloween stuff. And then this is like a little devil ghost in the background with some bats. And I've got some bows and then some purple lace. I have the lace in both purple and black. So again, just comment down below if you are interested in any of these pages, and I can get them together for you so you can have some cute Halloween ghosty inserts. This one I printed wrong, so it left the bottom open. And this one's fun with the just very traditional lines with the pumpkin. And then I have this insert in both purple and black lace. Which I don't know why, but I always think of lace for Halloween time. Okay. All right. Sorry, I hope I was in frame during that. And then schedule, I have another piece of this gold foil vellum. And then I have like these little checklists here. And then this is my monthly. And then, so I did the monthly, designed and printed this out. And then this I'm going to put a washi dashboard. And then here is my weekly. So I designed this as well. So this is another insert that if you are interested, let me know, and I could potentially get it in other sizes. However, keep in mind that depending on what size your planner is, there may be gaps between these, or I may have to eliminate some of these boxes, because if it's more narrow, like say a personal or even a mini happy planner, you can only fit 2 columns of the 1.5 inch boxes. So anyways, I would have to play around, but this is what the B6 looks like. The A5 would be very similar to this because it's just a little bit taller, but the width is very, very similar to B6. But each one of these columns are 1.5 inches, so they would fit traditional boxes. I have a little box here with the days of the week, so I plan on using this for work schedule, but you could also do that for meal planning. And then this box here, of course, is 3 inches, so if you have those double boxes. So I've got those all printed out and ready to go. And then I have, I was going to put, no, I'm going to do a washi dashboard there. Okay. And then I have this page, and then this is going to be for YouTube, so that I want to transfer my YouTube items over. So put that in there. And then my next section is projects, and I do need to print more inserts for this section. This one here is actually a bag from a subscription, I think last year, from Shine Sticker Studio. This one I did not leave a pocket, I sealed it up, so it is closed, but I thought it was so cute, and the goth girl on there. And then finance, let's see here. So those. And I did design this insert as well. So I just break it down by paydays. And then, oh, I put that in the wrong spot. I didn't flip the tab. So this one's finance. And then the last section is trackers. And again, I have this printable from the Honeybee Shop and added this cute little ghost with a bow. Those were cut out from my bestie. And then I am going to move over my trackers. And these are all mini Happy Planner size. I don't know that I will redo these ones to go larger because it's kind of been an ongoing thing for me with goals and things like that. And then I have my Halloween movies. So I put boxes so when I watch a movie I can write it down. And then on the back I have just an ongoing list of movies I would like to see this Halloween season. But yeah, that's what I have so far in here. I do have so many cute items to add in. I've got these dashboards that I'll find a spot for them in there. I've got this cute ghost patch. I've got all sorts of fun goodies that I've collected over the years that I've been gifted. I made this charm here. And yeah, I just have so much, so I'm sure I will be decorating more and more in here. I do also have this sticky note that I made. Maybe I can punch it and stick it on there. That might be fun. But I did do all of these sticky notes as well as the little bookmark thing. And then I've got so many things, so many. Okay, so I made this as well. Oops. But I've got tons of ghost stickers. And my name, that might be kind of cute on the cover there. This little bat, this ghost, like there's so many cute things that I have in here. But yeah, that's what I've got, and I'm going to be adding these in there. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this flip through and setup of my October Halloween setup. And if you did enjoy it, please like this video and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of my content. I share lots of planner setups, planner flip throughs, crafty things, and so much more. So anyways, I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.